I'm about to show you the 5 deadly mistakes that destroys Florida LLCs before they even get started. And that's why I'm trying to save you money with DIY information that's the most expensive decision you'll ever make. Hi, my name is Albert, and I've been in business for almost 40 years helping business owners in Florida. They save money on a registered agent. 3 weeks later, after filing, she got a rejection. It said you cannot use any P.O. box, UPS store. Florida needs a physical address where you can serve legal documents. When Sarah's filing got kicked back, she lost her original formation date, had to start over completely. She paid the $125 filing fee twice and couldn't legally operate for 6 additional weeks. During that time, she lost $15,000 in design contracts because the clients need proof of the LLC status. Sarah tried to save $120 on a registered agent search and then lost over $15,000. I prevented this disaster by setting up a proper Florida address from day one. Mistake number 2, out-of-state registered agent. Mistake number 2 kills even more businesses. Tom, a contractor from Jacksonville, hired his buddy in Georgia to be a registered agent because he thought it was cheaper than a professional Florida service. Big mistake. Registered agent must have a Florida address, period. When Tom got sued by the customer, the lawsuit papers were served to his buddy in Georgia. His buddy was on vacation in Europe and couldn't check the mail. Tom was missed the 20-day deadline for response to the lawsuit. Results: a default judgment for $25,000. His insurance refused to cover the claim because he missed the response deadline. He paid the $25,000 out of pocket, plus an additional $8,000 in attorney fees. The total cost of the savings was $33,000. Pro tip: you can serve as your own registered agent for free as long as you have a Florida address and you're available during business hours. But remember, your name and address now becomes public record forever. Lisa, who runs an online family boutique in Orlando, used her home address as a registered agent to save money on professional service. Within months, her business information became public record, and anyone could look up her LLC and her home address. Then an angry customer showed up at her door at 9 p.m. and demanding a refund. Her kids started screaming loudly. Her neighbors complained to the police. Lisa had to hire a security service, change the business address, and moved out of her family house for safety. The total cost was over $8,000. That could have been avoidable. She tried to save over $120 a year, ending up spending $8,000, plus emotional trauma to her family. Was it worth it? Here is the pro tip. You can do it yourself. But if you use your home address, an even angry customer and a competitor finds out where you live, is that worth saving the money of using your address and take the risk? Mistake number 4, skipping the operating agreement. Mistake number 4 destroys partnerships and family. Mike and his brother Dave started a construction LLC without an operating agreement to save themselves $500 on legal fees. They figured, hey, we're brothers. We trust each other. Everything was fine until they landed a $200,000 renovation job. Structural problems appeared that weren't their fault, but the client refused to pay for additional work. Mike wanted to walk away. Dave wanted to complete the job at their expense, but no operating agreement meant no written rules for disputes amongst the partners. The client sued them both for breach of contract. 2 years in court, $40,000 in legal fees each, and worse, they lost their business. And they don't speak anymore. Is that really the price of not having an agreement? They thought they saved $500 on operating agreement and lost everything. Their business, their money, and their relationship. Every client I work with gets a proper operating agreement. Even single-member LLCs. Mistake number 5. Delayed an EIN application. The final mistake could cost you money every day that you wait. Jennifer started a consulting business in Fort Lauderdale and waited over 3 months to get her EIN to save on professional fees. Without an EIN, she couldn't even open a business bank account, so she had to use her personal checking account for business expenses. She mixed her personal and business transactions for months. When it came to tax time, her accountant spent an extra 15 hours sorting out the mess at $150 per hour. That costed her $2,500 in additional fees. The IRS hit her with additional penalties for improper record keeping and $8,000 in fines. Her homeowner's reference refused to cover her liability claim because she couldn't approve a proper business separation. Another $12,000 was spent. Jennifer tried to save hundreds of dollars and got hit with over $22,000 in penalties and fees because my clients get their EIN the same day the LLC is approved. Final warning. Here's the truth about do-it-yourself LLC formation. It isn't about saving money. It's about gambling with your business future. Sarah lost $15,000 trying to save $120. Tom lost $33,000 trying to save $70. Lisa spent $8,000 trying to save $120. Mike and Dave lost everything trying to save $500. Jennifer paid over $22,000 just to try to save a few $100. That was over $78,000 in losses from 5 people who thought they were smart by doing it themselves. You see, the average DIY makes over 50 to 100 times more than the professional formation fees. Yes, you can do a lot of things yourself, but ask yourself, is it worth the savings? These are real people who lost real money. In real business, I've perfected the stress-free LLC formation process for over 40 years with 0 rejections, 0 delays, and 0 disasters. My clients are legally operating with 0 mistakes, while DIY filers are facing these expensive disasters. Don't gamble with your business future. Call us today for a free consultation at Corey & Associates Accounting Advisor. Our phone number is 305-823-9228. Let me handle the information properly so you can focus on making money and not losing it for preventable mistakes.